Colleagues, esteemed partners, it is a pleasure and a privilege to join you at the second World Summit for Social Development. I thank the organizers for the opportunity to share Albania's experience in integrating decent work, skills development and social protection as a powerful engine for inclusive and sustainable growth. Albania is proud to be one of the first countries to join the Global Accelerator on jobs and social protection for just transitions, and the first pathfinder country to approve a national implementation roadmap in June 2024. Our roadmap sets our concrete priorities: expanding access to employment support and skills, especially for women and youth, strengthening adaptive social protection for persons with disabilities, driving private sector engagement in social protection delivery, and enabling workers in rural and vulnerable communities to transition into new labor market opportunities, including in tourism, hospitality, and the growing care economy. This vision is fully aligned with our National Decent Work Programme 2023-2026 and National Employment and Skills Strategy 2023-2030, which place a strong emphasis on lifelong learning, inclusive labor market services, and stronger social dialogue. One of the flagship initiatives demonstrating this vision in action is LEAP Albania, Lifelong Empowerment and Protection implemented with UNDP, UNICEF, ILO, and UN Women through LEAP. We are improving the employability for marginalized groups, piloting a universal child benefit, supporting formalization of traditionally informal sectors, and creating new employment in the care and tourism sectors. These innovations will inform national scale-up, strengthening the link between employment policies and social protection systems, and helping Albania deliver on the SDGs, notably SDG 1, 5, and 8, while they are also in line with our agenda of EU integration. We are also advancing reforms to ensure that the public finance supports social inclusion. Under our economic reform program 2024-2026, gender-responsive budgeting is expanding, improving transparency, and ensuring that the needs of women and girls are reflected in fiscal decisions. Public spending on social protection continues to rise, reaching around 9% of GDP in 2024, while targeted measures are being introduced to increase women's participation in the labor market and reduce economic inactivity. Moreover, Albania has taken a landmark step by integrating Roma and Egyptian responsive budgeting into our medium-term budgeting guidelines 2026-2028. This builds on the National Action Plan for Roma and Egyptians, while allocating 4.9 billion DEC, about 39.26 million euro for 2021-2025, with the state budget covering 78.3%, local governments 14%, and donors around 0.8%. By embedding these commitments into fiscal planning, we are ensuring more equitable access to public services such as housing, education, health, employment support, and social protection. Albania recorded 4% economic growth in 2024 and maintained 3.6% growth in the first half of 2025, driven by consumption, investment, and strong performance in the sector of tourism. At the same time, the unemployment rate has declined to 8.5% in the second quarter of 2025, reflecting continued improvements in labor market performance and signaling that economic growth is helping generate more job opportunities. Yet, we recognize the ongoing challenges with informality, youth unemployment, gender gaps, and pressures from demographic change. These realities reinforce why integrated reforms in job, skills, and social protection are essential to sustain growth and ensure social justice. Albania's message today is clear. Investment in decent work and social protection is not a cost, but a catalyst that enhances productivity, strengthens social cohesion, boosts labor market participation, and builds resilience. We remain committed to advancing a development model where no one is left behind in the green and digital transitions. On behalf of the government of Albania, I reaffirm our dedication to the Global Accelerator and to advancing the collective ambitions of Second World Social Summit and the 2030 Agenda. We stand ready to continue learning, sharing and collaborating so that every person in every community can access decent work, social protection and a future full of possibility. Thank you and wishing this summit very productive discussions.